How are you today?
Good. Good to see you.
Same. So what's the message today will be to the government?
100%, no less. That's it. No more. We told them not to bring us back. We said, don't bring us back, and we had to come back up the road.
Just have a question here. You had recent meetings with representatives of the government. What did they promise you recently, and what was the outcome of these meetings?
The outcome of the meeting really was nearly nearly the same scheme again, the 90-10 scheme, with some little bits, an enhanced scheme, but it's still going to cost us. It's still going to cost homeowners out of their own pocket minimum 50 to 100 grand minimum. And I think that one of the things about all of this is people have this perception that the taxpayer has to foot the bill. It nearly makes out that we're not taxpayers. It nearly makes out that I don't pay my mortgage like everybody else, and it nearly makes out that I don't pay taxes like everybody else. Leinster's 100% redress has already been paid by my taxes, by everybody's taxes here today. It's already been paid. And the sad part about all this is this was a duty of care by the government. The government had a duty of care to make sure that the product that was provided was 100% and was fit for purpose, and they let us down. That's the sad part of all that.
They've still not followed through any regulations. They're still letting them quarries sell them blocks that are contaminated.
But I think that's the part that they forget, like there's a duty of care. If I had a duty of care to somebody, I'm held responsible. So if the government have a duty of care, why are we still being held responsible partly for this? I didn't go out and make the blocks. I didn't do anything wrong.
You bought them in good faith.
Exactly.
What are the reasons they refuse to give 100% redress? Did they give you reasons?
No. They just don't want to. They don't want to spend the money on the people that deserve and need it. But they let people in Dublin have the full 100%, and because we don't live in Dublin, we're not entitled to it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Okay. Dublin and Leinster got 100% redress offer. Why Donegal, Sligo and Mayo people treat less favorably than other people in Dublin and Leicester when you have exactly the same situation with the houses as them?
Their excuse is that it was only in subfloors and that there was a limit that they could have on it. But when you look at what was offered to the Leinster homeowners, they were offered somewhere to move into, they were offered rent, they were offered storage, they were offered all these things.
And if they didn't have to pay one single penny out of their pocket, for us to even get onto this scheme, we had to pay the minimum of €5,000. They didn't even have to pay one penny to get onto that scheme. They were just accepted, and that was it. We don't understand what the difference is. Why are we treated so differently?
And the other thing that they're saying to us, or that an excuse is that this is a scheme, and that when you have a scheme, you have to be able to put something towards it. But I don't see why I have to, or anybody that's standing here today has to put their hand in their pocket for their home when we didn't cause this.
So, did the government give any reasons why they are not covering the rest of the expenses related to rebuild the house? Did they give any reasons?
They didn't. They wanted to say it was a scheme. They wanted to say that, that there was other people. And I agree, there's other people that did walk away from the table and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we didn't walk away from the table. We're still the ones that have homes that are not fit to be lived in. If the homes, as I said before, that were a government building or they were, a shopping centre or anything like that, and they showed them cracks, it would be deemed not fit to have any business or to live in.
Does the government want you to use all the windows in the house, same doors, same tiles, carpets, wooden floors, oven, fireplace? Who and how are they going to demolish and place back all of this without damaging or cracking?
Exactly. They can't. No builder is going to come in and stand over that kind of work. I've had 3 three builders in, and they have said that they cannot give me a price on doing that kind of work to the house because it's impractical. It cannot be done without damage. And if he gives me a price and he damages any of my property, that builder then is liable for anything he damages because he's given me a price. So we can't actually find any builders that will follow that, do that job.
The infrastructure already built up around the houses: trees, bushes, sheds, fences, gates, walls, garage. Who is going to demolish this and place everything back?
They're not covered. The only structure that is covered in this scheme is your actual house. If you've got a garage or a wall or a shed or anything that has been built with the MICA or pyrite, they're not included. You have to knock them for yourself and rebuild them yourself. They are not on nowhere near the scheme. They're not allowed into the scheme.
But it's not fair. Because it's not your fault initially.
Exactly.
They're supposed to cover all of it. Like,
no, they're not. We'll be lucky if they cover the house. What we've got at the moment does not 100% cover hardly anything.
Do you know, the sad part about all of this is if somebody in Mayo, Donegal or in any of the other affected counties by MICA or pyrite gets killed, and somebody with the way the houses are will, you know, it's only a matter of time before somebody gets very severely hurt or somebody gets killed. The sad part about it is we'll all get 100%, but it will come to that, and who's the one that's going to hold the candle for that and going to be responsible? Government, because they pushed this out for 10 years. This just didn't pop up this year in 2020 or 2021. This has been going on for 10 years.
The housing minister, Darragh O'Brien, should be held accountable if anything is to happen to anybody, and the financial team too. He holds the purse strings, and Darragh O'Brien is over the housing. This is a housing crisis through no fault of our own, but the housing crisis is somebody is going to get killed. Them two people, I personally am going to hold responsible. If anything, God forbid, should happen to anybody, and it shouldn't come to that. They have got a chance to stop that right now, and they're choosing not to because of money. So our lives don't matter to them. We don't matter. As far as I'm concerned, we don't matter. We're a number, but we're not. We're people.
People that are here. Do you know what I mean? Like, this tells it in itself. Everybody has their own story, and everybody's story is the worst one that they know because it's what they're living with. You know, this is mental torture. This is emotional pain. This is going out to work trying to put on a brave face and saying, yeah, everything's fine, but it's not really. You know, it's mothers and fathers trying to make sure that their children are all right. It's criminal. It's old age pensioners, you know, thinking, how am I ever going to afford this? It's not fair.
last question. Do you think that crumbling houses could start to fall apart if there could be strong winds and rainfall?
Definitely, I believe definitely probably Donegal are ahead of us and everything like that, and we could see it starting to happen in Donegal first of all, and it's really sad to even think about that. As I said previously and everything like that, you know, there's kids, there's old age pensioners, there's families, there's everybody living in these situations, and they're terrified their homes are going to fall.
It's terrifying, that's the word. It's actually terrifying because it is inevitable that what you've just asked is going to happen. They are going to crumble and fall. Please God that they don't fall or tumble on top of anybody. That's all we can pray for.
Just, I support you guys. We support you. Just.